Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Fit by 40, where I'm trying to get in the best shape of my life by the time I turn 40 on May 27th of next year. What we're doing is we're focusing on our diet and making sure we go really hard in the gym, and I think we're doing that. So today was leg day. It was probably my hardest leg day I've had in a while. Went really hard, and let's just go through this workout, shall we? All right, first up was leg curls, hamstring curls. Warmed up pretty well. My warm-up went 20 reps really lightweight, and then slowly increasing the weight, doing like 5 reps, waiting 30 seconds. That was the warm-up. And once I got to my working set, which was heavier than any working set I've had with hamstring curls, we really focused on not just throwing the weight around and actually squeezing with my hamstrings. That was the big focus there, and I think we accomplished that. I did 2 really hard sets here, and then we moved on to RDLs. I had to go back to my car and get my wrist straps because I left them in my car, and so the reason I use wrist straps on RDLs now is because I have a lot of elbow pain, and it seems to help relieve that, taking some of the pressure off of pulling on my arms. It's hard to explain. It just feels better. Maybe it's because I'm not having to grip the weight as hard, and that's helping my elbow pain. But we did 2 hard sets here, and by the end of that, my hamstrings were toast, and so was my lower back a little bit, but that's okay. So that was the hamstring portion of my workout. Then it was time to move on to quads. I warmed up my quads just like I did my hamstrings, and then I went heavier than I have with leg extensions too. And of course, we focused on going at a moderate speed, making sure we're really pushing that weight up with my quads. And I ended up doing 2 really hard sets here, and it felt good to go heavier on all the exercises up until this point. I think it's really important to push yourself, but within reason, so that you're hitting that progressive overload, but you're not ego lifting, right? So you got to make sure you're actually pushing the weight with the muscle you intend. So we moved on to squats. I did a lot of warm up here. Squats is a really heavy compound movement, so I think it's important to approach it with caution, but also approach it with tenacity. So do a really, really good warm up when you're going to go to do squats. I think that's extremely, extremely important. So that's what we did. The bar, 25 pounds. There was a number of things I did. I just wanted to make sure I was really ready to bring it on the squats. So after the warm up, the most I've repped was 225 for 12 a couple weeks ago. And the last leg day I did 245 for 6. So I wanted to outdo that. So I sat down on the bench, I got myself hyped up, I got the music I wanted to play, and right at the moment that gets me the most hype, I got under that bar, and I believe I did 7 reps. So that was a PR right there. Always feels good to hit some PRs. Always pushing it on leg day, and man, it felt really good. Some stuff I didn't film is I did some adductor work. I did my calves, and I did a few sets of abs. And then we went down to the pose down. After the pose down, I got on the treadmill. I did 30 minutes of cardio walking on an incline. So it was a long workout. I was in there for almost 2 hours. So yeah, sometimes it just ends up like that. I'm a big proponent of not being in the gym too long, but that's what was necessary today to hit everything that I wanted to hit. And I'm super happy about the workout, the progress I'm making. The fact that I'm sticking to my diet pretty good. I'm already feeling better, even though I got these allergies kicking my butt, and I couldn't be happier. So I hope you guys are going to hit the gym hard today. I hope you're grinding hard. I hope you're pushing yourself, and I hope you're trying new things, and I hope you're doing your cardio. Like, I haven't been a big proponent of cardio, but I'm starting to see the reasoning behind it. Do your cardio, but don't let your dreamer die. Keep the grind alive. Never give up on yourself, and don't let those hard days win. I'll see you guys tomorrow for arm day. Have a good one. Keep on grinding.